Where is it?
We're going to be doing that. What do you mean, where is it? Ring. So we're going to be doing our Mr. and Mrs. leg day.
Yeah, I'm Finn. Obviously, I paid for the ring, so that's what we...
Hold on.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah, make sure you get that on camera as much as possible. Yeah. When we said we were going to do a YouTube video together, I will obviously we're doing legs because we're not going to be doing a chest, do we? But yeah, so mobility. I personally do mobility because obviously I had the disc bulge from last year, so just running through little bits just to try and eliminate my risk of more injury or making it worse, because we absolutely don't want that again. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I can move properly during the sessions. That's why I do it.
What have you been doing most of the day? Like, if you've got a desk job, you've not been moving. So you're going to come in here and put your joints through a load of stress with like a load of weight, and you've not just moved around. So you don't have to do hours and hours, but 5 or 10 minutes of just moving the main areas, hips, back, shoulders, and ultimately you're going to save yourself injury. Because again, you come in cold, you're likely to pull a muscle. If your joints come in cold, you're likely to pull them, strain them, partially tear them, whatever that may be. So it just is common sense. It keeps you in here and it keeps you from the physio treatment table. So if you need any help with that, any of us are, will talk you through it, but realistically, you just want to hit the key areas, like I say, hips, back, shoulders, job done, 5 minutes, no stretches, just moving the joints around, seeing what works, seeing what's tight, and if you do notice a tightness, either focus on that or maybe bear it in mind for when you're doing a working set, i.e. back off, or just keep the load a little bit lower this session, because there might be something there.
We were going to do all the Finn session, but I don't think that's fair, so we are going to make sure we add in some stuff for me as well, for like glute drive, maybe booty build, one or the other, because I obviously can't do pendulum because of my back, so we have to like make a few alternatives.
Warm up. Literally do warm ups. We're not warming up either.
Oh, it's just going to wait so much after 2 weeks off. That's a bit heavy.
Again, we're warming up. What have you done here? Oh, get these out of the way. Fuck off. Get them out of the way. You can't, they're a hazard. They're a hazard.
No. Finn acts like he hates Crocs, but he's actually got a pair himself, so...
Yeah, to take to the bins.
Start bashing on them.
They go into the bin shoes, that's what they are.
Warm-up weight.
Always there. Yeah. So you're allowed to warm up and I'm not. Okay. Should have gone on one each.
Yeah, we should have.
That'd been really extra.
Yeah,
look at us on the same machines. Why?
Are we doing belt squat?
Yes, we are.
Nobody gets onto the adductor like that.
Yes, they do. Because you want to be beyond your limit of range of motion.
You just like look at my flexibility.
No, but you do, because actually you want to be beyond your limit of range of motion.
I already know, you don't need to tell me, I know all this.
Full stretch on here helps warm the hips up and better training the adductor through longer lengths.
I can't, yeah. We will get to the good bit soon. A little bit boring this, but we'll get into it at some point. I normally do this at the end.
Well, you can explain to the good people why you might do it at the end.
Well, I don't know, I just prefer doing it at the end. I've not really got a reason.
Oh, well.
I like to put all my energy into the other movement and then into the adductors. So I think my adductors are already banging, so.
Right, you gorgeous bunch. Now it is time for the Mr. and Mrs. questions. So let me just pull the questions up on my phone.
I hope they're good questions. Don't be asking me what his favourite food is.
Question number 1. What is Finn's worst habit? Or what would Finn say his worst habit is?
Oh, there's just so many. And do I write it down?
Yeah,
or do I
write it
say
down. Just write it down. So Finn, I asked Jemma, what would Finn say his worst habit is?
Yeah. Leaving stuff out to not putting things back after I've washed them, like on the draining board.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Leaving a mountain of pots on the side dry. She's put dry in quotation marks, mate.
Yeah.
So she's
but
got
yeah,
1
yeah.
point. Right, Finn. What would you say Gemma's worst habit is? Just write it down.
Very, very easy.
Look at her, watch it, James. Zoom in on her, look. What's she doing over there? It's like spying on you. All right. Right, go and give her the mic. Give her the mic. Bring her back. Right. What would Finn say your worst habit is?
I don't want to say in case it's not that, and then I've just revealed a really bad habit. Is my fear.
Go on, give us an answer.
Wait.
I don't know what you've said there. I don't know what you've insinuated here,
Biting
Jem.
my toenails.
Oh
Is
my.
it not that?
Live on the S20 channel, Jemma Smith bites her toenails.
I've not got
Mad.
the flexibility to do that, but I can just bite my toenails, so.
Stealing his shaker.
Oh my god, that is no.
So going into the first
no.
exercise, right guys, after the first question, Finn is 1-0 up because he got the right answer and matched it with Gems. You are not 1-0 up and we found out you bite your toenails.
I don't
On to the next exercise.
Are we just doing a warm-up set?
Yeah, so leg extension, you can do before your main compound movement, you can do after. It really doesn't matter, it's personal preference. I personally like to do it before. I feel like it warms the area up, but realistically, personal preference is key. What I like to have on here is to sit slightly forward so you can brace the core. Leaning far back, yeah, you can get a more lengthened position on like the rec fem, for example, but if you come forward and brace, you're actually stabilising the hip a lot more. Trying to not be too technical, but that's what you want to do. And you want to think drag, not kick. So drag the pad up rather than just booting it to the ceiling. If you're booting it, you're not going to be really using your quads an awful lot. You can use more weight, but less quads. So realistically, think drag, slight pause, and then controlling it down. Don't just let it like drag you back down, basically. So if you do that, you can't really get a leg extension wrong.
So you're not doing a full set? Just
Yeah,
like
it's a
2
warm-up.
reps? 2 reps is not a
That's where
warm-up.
the principle
I'm
of
sorry.
warm-up is being severely questioned today.
Why?
You're adjusting everything. This is absolutely, categorically falling apart already.
Fucking hell.
Oh my.
This is why we don't train together. stronger on this than you anyway.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I can
That's
stack
fine.
it.
That's fine.
Can you stop putting my Crocs on?
I'm going to put the Crocs on every set. Intra-set Croc wearing. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Is this your top set?
Well, I normally do one, but we can do more. So, I don't know. Maybe it's top set, maybe. Who knows?
We're not this awkward normally.
Right. You need to teach everybody about a leg extension.
Come on,
That's what you should be doing. Teaching everyone how to
We
leg
trained together once in lockdown many moons ago.
Yeah.
And we decided it wasn't for us.
And, well, should we mention the Tim incident while we're here?
I got hit on when we went
Still
to a
got
gym
hit
and
on.
he's never
We were
got over
training
it.
together and she still got a DM after the session
That was about me.
saying, oh, I saw you training with your friend. Didn't correct him. Did not correct him.
No, I said I had a great time, thanks.
What's the phrase? You're only as loyal as your options. Hey, I mean,
Keep pouring on it though,
but we fuel that. We use that as motivation for this working set. I'm no longer the friend.
Look at your quads. Easy. Sit. Nice, way more, come on. Easy. That's it, come on.
No.
Easy, easy. Yeah, come on. Good, come on. One more, let's go.
Pause. Pausing. You can't pause, the set's over.
That was a week. Right, so when you are in a leg extension, you want your knees to be in line with the pivot point of the machine, which is normally the red dot. You'll normally be able to line it up. There'll be some sort of indication where you want your knees to be. Make sure your knees are in line with the pivot point. If they're not and they're too far forward, obviously bring the feet back and then vice versa. Making sure the pad is nice and comfortable on your ankle, not too high up so that it's on your shin, not too low down so it's resting on the top of your feet. Make sure it's on the ankle.
+3.
Duck easing in. See, this is where I go wrong after time off. I like go balls in and then it goes wrong.
So I'm not allowed to do a back off, but you
Right.
are. So serious. Come on. There we are. Yep. Yes. Go on. Yes. What an eccentric.
Ah.
Superb last rep eccentric there. All in, all in. Well, I like to do a laying leg curl variety.
What are we doing on that?
I'd normally do one set, but up to you.
Yeah, we're done on that.
Again, we compromise and do seated.
We compromise and do what I want to do.
That's fine. Oh, just
Basically, the entire video needs to be me doing that.
hugely, huge. I've just stormed into a big lead, you know, on the first question.
You are 1-0 up, so I won't have it.
She's going to go 0 for 10.
Why Why is this not moving?
Because the belt's trapped underneath it.
And the second question is, what is Finn's favourite leg exercise? If he had to pick one that he could never do another leg exercise again, what would he pick and why?
It'd either be a hack squat or a pendulum squat.
If you had to pick between one of them though.
Or an RDL. No, probably not the RDL. Let's say pendulum. I'll go with pendulum. No. Hack squat. Ah. Okay.
Right, if you give your mic to Finn. Finley.
You call me Finley.
Why? Why? You could only do one exercise for the rest of your life on legs. What would it be?
What, so it's my exercise choice that she's picked?
She's saying it from your point of view. What would you pick?
Hack or pendulum, I'd maybe. I'd say hack.
You say hack?
I'd say hack.
Yeah! She knows you well.
Hey.
So that's she's got a point there, hasn't she? Sit next to me, stop being
quad,
like wiggly.
yeah, but I can't. I've taken do not miss. So I have to keep moving.
Right. If Jemma could only pick one leg exercise to do for the rest of her life, what would it be and why?
Well, I don't know until recently, but the historic answer.
That's two. That's
No,
two.
it's whatever you want to term it, because she might call it.
Okay. All right.
But that's the historic answer.
Give your mic to Jem.
But
If you don't get this right, I'll be like...
What do you mean? This is an easy one, really.
It should be. Like, you would think it would be.
Jemma, what is your favourite leg exercise?
Glute drive.
Bang. On the money. No
Well done.
missing.
Well done.
So it's 2-1.
I'm tired.
hands.
And what?
Never mind.
Why do you have it so high up? Like, you don't need to
You are
snap your
just
knees off
adjusting
to
too
do a good
much.
hamstring set. Are you like spotting or paying attention?
Oh, is this the working set?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not wearing a belt?
Yeah. Where is the one that done like
That
locked you
one,
in?
check. So we didn't. It's not.
Thank you.
So yeah, but you do want the belt realistically for this leg curl. Leg extension, it's not as important in my opinion, but you want to make sure that you're fully pulled back against the seat, because if you start going forward, there's like a gap between the backrest and you, then you're actually losing the point of trying to train the hamstrings in this particular area. Or yeah, there's that as well. So you want to make sure you're like fixed against the seat. If you come too far forward, you're not actually going to get as much out of the hamstrings. You'll be able to shift a lot of weight again because you're just leveraging your body. But in fact, getting on the hamstring, you're not going to get as much out of it.
To be fair, I would say to a lot of my clients is if you find that your hips are raising up, take the weight down and redo it, because you're going too heavy too soon, so just take the weight back down.
Oh, she's so smart.
What?
I said she's so smart.
I am smart. Smarter than you.
Okay. Come on. Good. Yes. Go. That is a nightmare, that. Can't even get it off.
Oh!
Go on. Go on. Easy. Come on, you got more. Let's go. Yeah. Easy. Come on, stick with it. Are you like leaving reps in reserve?
That was not a full. No, you'd have pushed that down, but yeah, slightly, because it's first one back after a week off. I'm not going all out.
Oh, it could be.
This is a gym serious video.
Talking about our engagement.
So yeah, after a week off, it does make sense to not absolutely destroy yourself first session back, because you create more soreness than what you get benefit. So I'm leaving like one in the tank today on everything. So in future sessions that get filmed, it'll be a bit more realistic to how I train normally. But for this, first one back, you're not going to get shit ton out of it in terms of like adaptation. So always leave one or two in the tank when you've just had a week off. And obviously getting into summer, most of our members are going to start having holidays. So just something to bear in mind. You aren't going to be as strong as you were when you went away 10 days ago. You're just not. It's not muscle loss and you're not permanently weaker. It's just time away. It's like you haven't rode a bike for a while. First time you get on, first 5 minutes, you wobble. Literally the same thing with your first session back.
I mean, he's not wrong. But I am very guilty of going balls to the wall first session back because, you know, here to grow booty. So I'll probably not be able to walk until about Friday, Saturday. Good 3-4 days. And he'll shout at me for it, so.
Righty.
Ah, I didn't put the belt on. You just...
The belt's not on. I was helping.
Oh, you've ruined the set.
I've not ruined any set.
You've ruined the set.
Rest pause it, rest pause it. Go back, go back. Bottle the set.
He just tried to act like a belt, and it obviously didn't
She had the belt on, so I like held her into the seat and she laughed. I was like, well, that's what you get for helping.
Right, next one. What are we doing next?
The most hated set of the week. High reps on here. I don't like it. It hurts. But we do it.
What?
I'm just saying this is not the most hated one of all my sets I do.
Is it?
It just hurts a lot.
That's it. Good. That's it. Come on.
Oh, you cunt.
See? That's it. Come on. Come on. More. Yep. Come on. It's early.
One in the tank, one in the tank.
Just take off 110. I want to do it a bit less because I've not done it for
Oh,
a
you're
while.
hard.
Yeah. It's not comfortable when you've got a crop top on, I'll say that. Oh, he's pulling my trousers down.
No mither. No mither.
Right. Question number 3. You're 2-1 down, so you do need to get these right now.
Now, come on.
What is Finn's favourite off-plan meal / cheat meal? Like if he goes out for food or gets food ordered in, what would he pick?
But there's 2.
When it comes to food, if it's a cheat meal or an off-plan meal, what would he have?
I mean, he likes curry, but I fucking hate curry, so we never have curry. So, probably... Oh, he's got a bit of a thing about McDonald's at the minute.
What?
Chicken nuggets.
Has it? Not very good, is it? Right, Finn. We asked Jem, what is your favourite cheat / off-plan meal?
Well, the non-PC answer comes to mind, but nah, I think. What she said for me?
Yeah.
Torn, because there's one that I never have because Jem never has it. So I'd say my all-time favourite is curry, but we'd never have it. So she'd probably say pizza. But
So what, sorry?
she'd probably say pizza or curry. So I'm going to say.
Not
curry.
looking good, Jem, because you've said burger, pizza or curry, and you didn't get either.
I like everything.
You've not got either, Jem.
I like everything. What can I say?
Terrible. Right, Finn. If Jem could have one off-plan / cheat meal, what would it be? Don't look over here. Do your warm-up set, mate. Don't cheat. What are we on about here?
What are you on about? That's quite self-explanatory, surely.
If you could only have one off-plan meal or one cheat meal, what would it be?
Grill burger.
A brill burger.
What did it
Nuggets.
No! No!
She said brill burger, Finn. What do you think about that?
It'd have been my second choice, but you do like nuggets, like.
I'm getting married to a stranger. Trying to write me off on day 1 back in the gym.
Are you doing it?
Huh?
You're going for it?
Ooh, this is heavy.
Textbook. Absolutely textbook. Right. Good. Easy.
They're moving.
Come on. Easy work. Come on, all day.
Oh, no.
Well done. Well done.
Keep yourself as upright as possible. Try not to lean forward. The whole point of the belt squat is that you can get nice and low into a squat so the positioning of the machine. So make sure you keep yourself upright. I'm dying. Knees press forward, keeping that squat alignment. Bish bash bosh.
I've no idea what we're supposed to be doing on here, so we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah, those squat shoes are really
I've no idea
something.
if this is what I did last time. So,
We should do the booty builder.
what is going on here? So yeah, categorically, not a glute exercise. Stop using it to do your glutes. Doesn't work them. It's a quad
If you want
exercise.
to do it for your glutes, feel free.
No. That's misinformation. You're a
Each to their own thing.
You're fake news.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it is definitely
You're fake
for the
news.
quads. If you want to do like a sumo squat,
Oh yeah.
it's up to you. Nice. Sit. Come on then. Easy. Nice. One. Easy. Nice. Come on, you got two in there. That's it. Go on, drive it. Come on, one more. Sit. Come on. Nice. So I primarily do it for my quads. I know you can do it, there's lots of different variations you can do with the belt squat, like a sumo squat, which thins massively against. Or you can do sumo squat, normal squat. You could even use it for like RDLs, all sorts. But I use it for the quads, obviously, because I'm all about quads. So feet about shoulder width apart, slight turn out on the feet about 11 and 1. And then keep yourself nice and upright, sit into the movement, make sure your knees are moving forward as well throughout the movement. Yeah.
Tim mainly. That's what I'm thinking about. Tim who sent at the end, that's what I think about before the big sets. So, you know, yeah, that's essentially how we tap in.
You'll never get over Tim.
Tap
we'll be
into
like
the
10
aggression.
years deep into the relationship.
That's what we've got to do.
Still be going, how's Tim? How's Tim?
Yeah. Well, it's been 4 years. An elephant just doesn't forget.
We're just good mates, that's all.
Okay, yeah. Built-in wedge, so we've got that metal wedge somewhere around the gym that most of you used to stand on. Essentially, that's all they do. It's just a built-in one. You don't have to have them, but again, if it allows you to get into a nice squat position without having to really lean too far forward, you're going to recruit more quad, be safer doing it, protect your knees, all that jazz.
Or you can just do barefoot.
Or you can do barefoot. So most
people.
gym shoes aren't adequate to squatting because they've got a massive squishy sole. So something with a solid base and a potential wedge, it just makes good sense. But you don't have to get them, you literally don't. So use the wedge we've got, the metal one, or shoes do the same thing. I mean, end of the day, when motivation it's overdone, it is cliche. Like you shouldn't have to like come into the gym and think, oh my god, I've got to be like super shouty, super serious, anything like that. You're supposed to enjoy it at the end of the day. But if just coming here is like a job in itself, and you don't have to be shouting, bawling, screaming, everything like that. But in order to elevate in terms of if you have a goal and it's quite serious and it's quite an important one, you've got to be self-motivated, you just have to be. There's no two ways about it. Like, people who get a far, far better physique than they might think they're capable of are highly motivated. It doesn't mean you're highly motivated every day, it just means on average you're motivated to do things that you don't particularly want to do, like train after a long day at work. So you have to be self-motivated in order to succeed. Obviously having a six-pack isn't success, but in this particular conversation, that's what some people might view it as. But motivation it's one of those things where a lot of people sat at home will look at someone who finds it easy like me, and I do find it easy, I'll admit that. Like, this isn't hard. I don't find it hard to come to the gym. Like, it's what I like to do. I appreciate most people don't. So all I want there is the person to just have that motivation to make them do something that they don't want to do. That's what I ask of all my clients, and if they do that, they'll absolutely nail all their goals, no questions. So don't listen to all these coaches and PTs who find it easy. And when it comes to, when they just say, oh yeah, come on, you should be able to go to the gym, because we have this as a job, so it's going to be easy for us. The people you want to speak to are the ones who do a 12-hour day on the site, chugging concrete around, and then still come to the gym. Ask them about motivation, because that's who the people are really motivated.
You're still 2-1 down, but Finn didn't get the other one right, which means there's still a chance for you to not lose. If your house was burning down, what would be the only thing Finn would save? I thought this is a nice, easy one for you.
Obviously, Libby and Harley. Obviously.
The doggies.
Our babies. If he doesn't say this, I will leave him.
You'll leave him?
So we know. So, this is the booty builder. It's finally landed at S20. So, to set this up correctly, you want to make sure that first the pad is in the right position. So you can move it by a handle that's just on the left. So you pull that up and then this will move backwards and forward. You want it to be in the position where you can push your shoulders back into the pad and be comfortably braced into the machine. So I could probably do with being a little bit further forward. It's just about having to play around with this, and then you'll figure out what the best setting is for you. So, pushing my shoulders back into the pad, I'm going to push my hips up, then we go down, and then drive it up. What you don't want to do is go down too low, so we're dropping all the way down at the bottom. Okay, so keep some tension in, there, back up, big squeeze at the top. When you are doing a hip thrust movement, it's the same for any variation that you do. Make sure you are keeping your shoulders pulled forward and your abs engaged. It just makes it a lot easier to get that glute connection. If you're not keeping everything locked in and braced, you will probably not get the activation that you wanted. So yeah, that is the booty builder.
What level you're at? How do you know what level you're at?
What do you mean? You don't want that to be too high up for you because
No, because it says I'm going off the official booty builder guideline. So I'm going to say I'm going for the 6 foot and over, because we all know we're over 6 foot. Have to be.
You're not over 6 foot.
6 foot in the bio. So
You're not 6 foot.
So I'm definitely going for this one.
You're actually in the same bracket as me.
No, 6 foot in the bio.
He's in the same bracket as
6
me.
foot in the bio. So yeah, but how do you know the number for the C? It doesn't have a number. I live my life. This makes
Plus, I
no.
can't walk on them very well, so.
This is a waste of time.
We need to break the stigma around guys using the hip thrust machine.
We need to be able to get on the hip
Booty
mush.
builder is for men as well.
We need to be able to get onto the hip mush machine. There's no handles. That's
Why would you need handles?
Because you
Put
go.
your hands on your hips, there.
Oh, get a grip of your. That. Fuck you off.
You're not doing it right. Don't go too low. You don't get small movements. Small.
No, because that's not how the glutes work.
Do as you're told. Go a bit higher. Why are you making eye contact with me?
This is what.
You're going too low. I've just talked on the demo about not going too low.
Well, I'm stuck. But
I can't imagine Finn will go on this again, to be honest.
this is a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time.
Well, that was an unmitigated disaster. However, we'll keep trying.
Finn, if your house was burning down, what would Jemma save if she could only save one thing?
Well, I'm going to go for the non-obvious answer. What? No, that's not the point in the game.
You're cheating, Jem, you're not looking. We asked Finn, if your house was burning down, what would you save? And it's not the obvious answer.
What, the dogs?
So it's not the dogs. What would you save?
The bed.
The what?
Bed. Bed. Let me sleep
The bed?
in. Yeah, I love my bed.
Sorry, Finn. It's 2-2. She said Daphne the ring. She said the bed. Over that ring. Over that ring, James.
Oh yeah, here you are.
Cancel the video.
Obviously, Daphne
Done.
is.
The video's done.
With like a split squat, it makes a lot of sense to do a version of that movement in any leg kind of program. So rear foot elevated, front foot, lunges, whatever it is, it's good sense to do because obviously it works the leg individually, but also it's really good just for like functionality. I know that gets oversaid. So with a rear foot elevated, you can make it more quad biased or make it more glute, i.e. your bum biased. And all that is to do with how far your foot is away from where your rear foot is. So if you're on the box and you've got a very, very narrow stance, so like here, as you can see, to get down, I'm gonna have to drive everything through. So I'm gonna get a bit more quad there. If I want a little bit more bum, we're gonna go further out, and you can see you bend a little bit more, i.e. you use a bit more at the hip. With the box, for someone like me, that's about as low as you'd want to go. As you saw then, I was hitting my knee on the floor. So realistically, you want a good heighted box. The cut-off point, I'd say, would be if it's anywhere getting towards like hip height, because obviously then all you're going to do is really stretch your hip. You're not going to get anything out of that. We do obviously have the little sissy thing here that looks very nicely ripped. But for most of you, that would be quite comfortable. It might be a little bit low for taller individuals. So rear foot elevated, you can use stability. So as you saw there, like if you want to hold on to a post, that doesn't matter so much in my opinion. If you can do it without, ideally, but if you've just really got shit balance, holding on something's not bad. You might even get a little bit more out of it because if your stability is high, your actually performance in the set's going to be a lot better. So like I say, split squat, lunge, it's all good, it all works, quads and glutes primarily, and I think it makes a hell of a lot of sense to put in any leg day, just one of those or a version of them. Body weight, you know, dumbbell, barbell, whichever one as well. To be fair, with something like a split squat, body weight will suffice for most people. Like if you do 50 split squats body weight, I can promise you're literally cooking on your arse. So don't rush to weight on these. And like I say, nice slow tempo on the way down. Try and keep that bottom knee off from hitting the floor, and just really control. A little bit of a pause at the bottom, and then as you're coming up, trying to make sure you're keeping an upright torso. rather than if you're there and kind of pushing your bum back first. Very similar to any sort of squat. You don't want to lead with the bum first.
I'm done.
Right then, the 5th and final question of the video is, what is Jemma's favourite pre-workout to take?
She doesn't actually take them that much, so. If we're talking like actual like pre-workout, we shouldn't actually have them a lot, so.
Alright, Jemma, what is your favourite pre-workout to take?
MV3.
Oh. But naughty boy, you're wrong, Finn. MV3 is the answer. Not good enough. Right.
I just remember you saying naughty boy were good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it is good, but MV3 is better.
Why I've been to.
Right. Jemma, what is Finn's favourite pre-workout? You think so?
We're gonna fuck this up, I can feel it. What?
Really?
Yeah.
So Finn, I asked Jemma, what is your favourite pre-workout? What will have she said?
Probably Total War, I'd imagine.
Oh, you've lost! So, Finn has lost 3-2 out of 5 questions. So this is the rules. This is the Freddie Ellis rules.
Because I'm saying, Jemma,
She knew. Right, come here.
awful.
Come here on the video.
Awful.
So, Finn has lost 3-2, which means stay tuned on his Instagram story for 50 burpees sped up the day the video releases.
I don't agree with this. Like, I've guessed all of mine correctly.
But it's happened, hasn't it? So, you've lost, mate.
I think Mr. and Mrs. I think they've got the rules wrong of Mr. and Mrs. But okay.
Right, you gorgeous bunch. Thank you very much for watching the S20 Health and Fitness YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. And a big thank you to Jemma, and a big thank you to Finn for being part of today's video and being such a good sport.